good company, home sites for people with...
Listen, if you're going to come home for dinner, you better leave right now. It takes a couple of hours to get here. Hey, children, send Daddy a kiss. Did you hear that? They blew you a kiss.
Yeah, thanks.
It's probably the first breeze you've had all day. Is Charlie behaving himself?
Oh, Charlie's been a good boy. He's outside trying to catch rabbits.
Well, don't let him get too much sun. He's got to work on TV tomorrow night.
Don't worry. He'll be fine. Okay, honey. We'll see you in a couple of hours. Goodbye. Hi, Charlie. Did you really catch a rabbit? Let's see. I mean, come on. That'll be some story. Let's see.
Purina Company of Checkerboard Square, makers of hot instant Ralston, as well as wheat checks, rice checks, and corn checks, presents The Hathaways, starring Peggy Cass, co-starring Jack Weston, and featuring the Marquee Chimps.
Selma, call me back later and tell me how you liked it. Bye. You're late. You could have called.
Well, I tried to get you on the phone for over an hour. I thought it was out of order.
I was calling all the neighbors to tell them to tune in.
Hey, that's one way to get an audience. How do you like these signs? I just had a bunch of them made up.
Oh, home sites for people with foresight. It's a terrific slogan, Walter.
That's right. You know, the main thing about real estate development is the slogan is more important than the property.
Oh, listen. I'd buy even if I didn't want to. I wouldn't want anybody to know I didn't have foresight.
Well, I had a guy in yesterday with plenty of foresight. He wanted to buy 10 lots.
10 lots? That's wonderful.
Yeah, but he didn't have any money. Just foresight. Well, better get ready. It's going to be late for the show.
Oh, are you going to take those signs with you?
Sure. I thought I'd put one in the barber shop, one in the drugstore on the way back home. The kids ready?
Oh, they're all dressed. Children, come on!
Well, no matter what they say, it's a well-dressed act. Made that Sullivan laugh.
Jack Benny said they were worth every penny he paid them. Of course, they haven't worked for penny since.
Enoch likes to help his brother, huh? Desert Charm Estate. Home sites for people with foresight. Hathaway Realty Company? Well, there are no free plugs on this show, pal.
imagine, over 50 people called the television station and wanted to know more about Desert Charm Estates.
Just imagine 50.
Yeah, and I advertised for 2 weeks and didn't get one single answer.
And all because Enoch held up your sign for a few seconds on television.
It's the power of television.
That's it.
What's it?
Advertise your desert property on television. You could go on Barney Holt's program. I mean, that's how all the businessmen advertise stuff they can't sell.
Forget it. I couldn't get up before a television camera and make a fool of myself.
Of course you could. If Enoch can do it, why not you? You're just as smart as Enoch.
I am so. You do have a good speaking voice.
How now, Brown?
You are gonna wow brown cows.
Ladies, are you troubled by indecision? Here is the way indecision starts. You can't make up your mind what cereal to buy. Wheat checks, rice checks, corn checks. 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 Ah, but now the Ralston folks have banished indecisive indecision forever with Chex Mates. See, now you can have all your favorite bite-sized Chex cereals in one package. 3 packages of corn Chex, the greatest thing in corn since flakes. 3 packages of rice Chex, light little waffles of toasted rice for folks who like a light, refreshing meal in the morning. And 3 packages of wheat Chex, real rich and rugged whole wheat flavor, made for grown-ups and kids who want to be like grown-ups. Look for the 9 new little Chex Mates next time you're shopping. That's how I solve the problem of indecision. Let's see, which one will I have for breakfast?
Well, now it's time to meet the new member of our Merchants Showcase, Mr. Walter Hathaway, president of Hathaway Realty Company, who's here to tell you all about Desert Charm Estate. At least I hope he will. Come in, Walter. Go on, boy. Tell the people all about Desert Charm Estates, huh?
There's nothing much to tell.
Poor Walter, you get nervous the minute it was time to leave the house. Where are you going, children?
I understand that now is the time to buy out there in the desert, huh, Walter?
That's right, Barney.
Yes. And tell me, oh, watch your steps. Tell me there, Walter, what's that swell slogan of yours? Home sites for people with foresight?
That's right, Barney.
Oh, boy. This guy's a master of the hard sell. Look, Walter, why don't you do this? Just tell them in your very own words what you've got to offer out there in that wild brown yonder.
Well, Barney, I have this big sign out there, see? And I have this office. And,
That's good, Walter. Only smile.
And I'm sure that if the people came out there and would buy those lots, they would realize what a perfect paradise it would be for me. For you. Of course.
And if any one of you would like to see Desert Charm Estates, I'm sure Mr. Hathaway would be glad to drive you down. Is that right, Walter?
Oh, yes. They can get in touch with the station here.
Good, good.
And I'll drive them down personally in my own car and treat them to a lunch.
Well, there you are. Why not make a dandy day of the whole thing, huh? Oh, I see our time is
So
up.
do yourselves a favor, folks. Have
Walter.
foresight. Buy a home site in beautiful Desert Charm
Walter,
Estate. A place where the sun meets the
Walter,
sand. A good place for the young to grow old and the old
Walter,
to grow young.
I've got to do another commercial here. See? Now, here we are. Nervous?
This is the time to buy them. Hathaways Realty Company.
Hi there, Walter. Barney Holt here. Say, I got some good news, boy. Look, would you hold it back there? I'm on the phone. Yes, Walter. Old Barney Holt with good news. Say, got some people here want to make that trip out to your desert property.
No kidding. Well, how many?
Can't tell yet. They've just started coming in.
Say, maybe I better charter a bus. Look, Barney, tell them there'll be transportation waiting in my office at noon sharp.
Yeah, okay. Look, only one thing. Remember, you promised them lunch.
Lunch? Oh. Well, look, I'll tell Eleanor to whip up something. Right, bye. Oh, boy, lunch for a busload of people.
You need any more bread?
No, we're fine, thanks.
Mrs. Allison, it was very nice of you to come over and help us with these sandwiches.
It's okay with me. I'm not only making sandwiches, I'm also making $1.25 an hour. Plus car fare. Come on, Nina, you're getting behind here. Charlie.
Let's see, 20% of a busload of people.
I can answer that one. It's less with the small bus and more with the big bus.
You should have chartered a dining car instead of a bus.
That's after only one broadcast. Why, there's no limit to it. After no time at all, I'm running out of lots.
That's good, because we're running out of pickles.
You Mr. Hathaway?
Yeah.
Well, we're all ready to go.
Good. Is everybody on?
Just waiting for you.
Okay, let's blast off. Hi, folks. I'm Walter Hath. Is this all?
Oh, Fred, you're selling lots in the desert, not Beverly Hills.
I make sandwiches for 50 people.
Don't worry, we'll eat them.
I'm leaving now, Mrs. Hathaway.
All right, Mrs. Allison. And thanks a lot for helping with the boxed lunches.
Oh, I hear about those desert lots. Mr. Hathaway would be better off giving them away and selling the lunches.
Mr. Hathaway happens to be a very good salesman. The bus ought to be coming home by now. And maybe the next time we can all go.
I'd sure like a ride home, but I'd hate to ride out there.
You'd enjoy it. Bus trips like that can be fun.
You've been fussing around there for an hour now. What gives?
Beats me.
Oh, we can't stay around here all day. Say, do any of you know anything about buses?
It's the 4th time this has happened to me this week. I wish you real estate people would get better buses.
I'm thirsty. I want some water.
Foster wants a drink of water.
Just a minute, ma'am. Hey, do we have any water on this bus?
Only what was in the radiator.
Sorry, ma'am.
But I'm thirsty. I want some water or some soda pop.
You knew that ham was salty. You shouldn't have let him eat 5 sandwiches.
4.
Hey, look, you gotta do something. I've got to get back to town. I'm on television tonight.
Here, the way I see it, somebody's going to have to phone for help.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any volunteers?
Looks like you're elected.
Where's the nearest phone?
There's about 5 miles. There's a diner down here, right where the main highway crosses.
5 miles? Walk 5 in the sun? On your life, it'd kill me. Vultures. Be careful what you say around here.
When you buy gasoline, don't make the octane mistake. Let the Mobil Living Engine show you a better way to buy gasoline. You see your motor from the outside. Your gasoline sees it from the inside. Octane ratings measure only 2 of your motor's needs. But now comes Mobil with the Megatane rating system, which measures 21 of your motor's needs. Not just octane, but 21 of your motor's needs. While no gasoline has a perfect Megatane rating of 21, Mobil Premium at 19 rates highest. Mobil Regular with 16 rates higher than any leading regular gasoline. And we say the higher the Megatane rating, the better your motor will run. You probably won't notice the difference at first, but your car will run stronger, keep younger, last longer with Mobil. 5, 10, 20,000 miles from now, your motor will know the difference when it's Mobil. Visit your Mobil dealer. Get details of the Megatane system.
Hello?
Eleanor,
Yes? Who's this?
guess.
Is that you, Walter?
Yes, it's me, or what's left of me. Eleanor, you've got to do my television show for me.
Walter, what's the matter? What's happened?
The bus broke down. The mechanic is on his way to fix it. Now, Eleanor, you have got to do the program for me. I'll never make it to the studio in time.
Oh, Walter, what'll I do?
Tell them all about lovely Desert Charm Estate. Lovely. Oh.
Well, Mrs. Allison's gone home. Maybe I can park the kids with Thelma if she's still home.
Yeah, good. It's not take them with you.
Hey, Walter, how are the sandwiches going?
Much quicker than the lots.
Hey, kids, get ready. We're going down to the television studio. Mommy's going to do Daddy's television show. Come on. Oh, I have no makeup and my hair's a wreck. Oh, I'm not even ready to watch television, let alone be honest.
Oh, boy, Mrs. Hathaway, am I glad to see you. We go on the air in 30 seconds. Quick, come on over here and sit down next to me.
But what'll I do with the children?
Dave, would you come over here and take care of would you hurry, would you please?
Oh, nice man, honey. Oh, you be careful of him. Mr. Television Man.
Here, now, why don't you just put this right on the lavalier?
Well, children are more used to this than I am. I've never been on TV myself before. They were on the Al Jason show last night.
Oh.
All right, everybody, we're on the air.
Well, hi out there, folks. This is old Barney Holt again with Merchant Showcase. And right now, we're about to meet the very lovely Mrs. Walter Hathaway, who'll tell you all about Desert Charm Estate.
Thank you very much, Mr. Holt. Hello there, all you nice people out in TV land. I guess you're wondering what happened to my husband. Well, so am I. He says he got stuck in the desert.
Are you sure this is what you want to watch?
Can you imagine a nicer place
That's my
to be
wife.
stuck in?
Say something about Desert Charm Estates.
Yes, folks. The desert has everything. No fog, no smog, no rain, no snow. Let's face it, folks. The desert is the place to live. And speaking of the desert, have you heard of Desert Charm Estates? A planned community where both junior and senior citizens can live with congenial neighbors.
Take it easy, Jed. Didn't you hear what the lady on the TV said? She said the neighbors were congenial around here.
Here, folks, let me show you a shot of our model home in Desert Charm Estates, the garden spot of the desert.
Look, could we get a camera on that picture, please? Looks one of our vice presidents pushed the wrong camera button. Now, what were you just saying, Mrs. Hathaway?
What I was saying can't be repeated over the air. Charlie, Enoch, stop that! Those are our children, folks.
Now, go on. Tell us more about Desert Charm.
They're adopted. we trained
Those
them.
of you who haven't been out in the desert don't know what you're missing. Nowhere else can you. They're usually very well behaved. Where was I? Oh, yes. In the desert are the gorgeous sunsets. In the evening, soft shadows steal across the purple sand. It's a dream world. You can hear stars whispering to one another in the quiet. Who do you think you are, Gene Cooper? Charlie, this is Mommy. Stop the camera, darling. That's what the technician's running. Sweetheart, this is Mommy.
Well, thought I was nervous on my show, but I almost had a breakdown watching this one.
Sorry, Walter. The children just got out of hand.
Well, what's done is done. Question is, what do we do now?
Move. Go somewhere where nobody knows us and start a new life.
There's no place to hide. We've been on television.
Hi.
Oh, hello, Barney. I was just about to call and explain.
Why bother to explain? Can't argue with success.
Success?
Wait till you see the response to your show. I tell you, I have never seen anything like it.
Well, give the public what they want. They always ask for more.
Well, it's no surprise to us. Class will always tell.
Well, wait till you see this contract.
Contract? Oh, Walter, isn't that wonderful? We'll be another regular I Love Lucy.
See, and I can learn to play the bongos. Well, Barney, let's get down to cases.
Well, here's the situation. The station was so impressed with your show, they want to start a new series of commercials, you know, using fresh faces.
Fine. When do they want to start?
Tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock in the morning. Gee, even a fresh face looks stale at that hour. What do they expect me to demonstrate at 7 o'clock in the morning? Alarm clocks?
Well, frankly, Mrs. Hathaway, we hadn't planned on using you.
What?
Oh, of course. Of course. You mean you want to use me? Oh.
No, we weren't planning on using you either.
I don't get it. If you're not going to use Walter, you're not going to use me. Who are you going to...
more of the Hathaways in a moment. But first, this message from your alternate sponsor.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hello. This is an old friend of mine, and since he sort of looks like a Dickens character, I brought him along in the spirit of Christmas. Incidentally, my name is Peter Lindhays, and I have the best answer yet for Christmas fun. It's the new Polaroid 10-second automatic camera. Watch how easy it is to use. All I do is push 3 buttons. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. I don't have to set for exposure because the electric eye does it automatically for me, from dawn till dusk. I don't have to focus either, yet in 10 magic seconds, I have a sharp, clear picture. Come on, shall we take a peek? You're going to like this, Jimmy. Wait till you see this. There. Voila. Isn't that just really great? This Polaroid 10-second automatic camera is priced under $95, and there's a compact model for less than $75. Now, you tell Santa that's what you want for Christmas. Oops, hold it.
Listen to this, Walter. Dear Candy, I saw you on TV, and I think you and Charlie and Enoch are wonderful, but you are the prettiest. Would you please send me your picture? Theodore Ross, age 11, 422 North Main Street, Newtown. Is that cute?
Oh, I don't know. All this fan mail and fuss, it's liable to turn the kids' heads.
Oh, Walter, the children have been on TV before. Why should this turn their heads?
Yeah, but they've never starred on their own program before. Well, this morning I caught them on the street handing out pictures of themselves.
You can't blame them for being enthusiastic. They're a big hit. Don't worry, Walter. The children are too modest and level-headed to let this affect them.